Hey guys, Jeff with Westcott Designs here with you today. So we've got a 1794 that we're getting ready to do some modifications. Obviously we're going to install our lift kit that we have, our preload collar kit that we've been released here a couple weeks ago. And we are going to do a few other things to this truck. As you can see around the front here, we've got the front torn off it. We're going to do some color matching on this truck. But kind of cool, now that the truck's apart, you can kind of see what goes on behind here. It's obviously got the intercoolers here on both sides. The air intakes into the front that it directs the air through them. It's got the crossover tube here for the intercoolers. So this is not an air-to-air, this is air-to-liquid intercooler. You can see the lines down here at the bottom as well where it circulates through the system here, and it's got a T-junctions here to tie it all back in together. But one of the other things that I think there's a lot of people out there that don't realize, but it's a speed-controlled air dam. And now that the truck's sitting here, I can show you with the bumper off of it, the speed control air dam. Right here, it actually it has a motor and a design style just like the amp steps do. This truck gets up to a certain speed, and this air dam that goes across the bottom down here, you can see we've got it zip tied because we're trying to hold the fender liners back so it didn't get caught in the tire. But that is speed control, and that helps to direct the air around the front of the car and away from the tires, to get the more streamlined at higher speeds. But now you can see it clean as day. We are putting 37s on this truck, 17. 17, it's going to be, we're going to run a 37 12.5 by 18 on this truck. We're waiting for the wheels to come in, so we thought we'd share it with you before we did so. The air dam does require, down on the corner down here, it does require a little, you have to grind or cut the corner here, so when the tire's at full lock, it doesn't actually interfere down here in the bottom corner with the tire. And then we do is we actually push the liners back on this one, and we talk about this all the time. We take another factory screw and we push the liner back here against the frame, and there's a hole right here that we're able to use to pin the liner back on this truck. So want to share that with you so you can see how it hangs out there. When we push it back and we pin it right here, it's going to be back like that. That makes room for the tires for the 37s on this truck. I said we're gonna color match everything. We're gonna color match with the bumper so it all looks like one nice setup in the front. This being a 1794, we shared a SR5 and a TRD and also a Limited with you on our YouTube channel. I want to show you the inside of the truck is really, really cool. The amenities and the quality is unbelievable on this. I'm going to hop in here. I'm going to start it. I'm going to let you see the dash on this thing, what it looks like when we start it up and how it starts off. So watch how it illuminates here. It's got background. I mean, it's really cool. It's all electronic, the speedometer, the tachometer, so you can have it displayed, set up the way you want it. The screen here is super nice. You can see how big the map is. I mean, it's like amazing. So everything about it. Now, obviously, because we've got the front of the truck off, you can see all the lights on the dash have come on because it really doesn't want you to drive it with the lights on. But we did disconnect some of the stuff, and we did turn off some of the sensors, but still, even when I try to turn off the sensors, it doesn't allow it because of the safety that the vehicle has now with everything new. So it's pretty cool. There actually is even, so it's got the power steps on it, and then along with the power steps, there's actually a speaker up underneath the dashboard here, and when you're accelerating on this truck, it's super cool, but when you're accelerating on this truck, it allows it to hear the sound of the vehicle when you're driving it. So it sounds like a V8 when you're driving it, to tell you the truth. When you open the door, let's see. See if you can. You can't hear with the door open. But anyways, there's a speaker up underneath here that allows you to hear the sound of it. And it does. It rumbles differently with it than a V6. It doesn't sound like a V6 at all. So I'm going to talk about a couple things with you. We went around and took all the measurements, and like I said, we take them from the center of the axle here to the bottom edge of the wheel well. This truck, the last truck we did, was a little bit low on this side. It was 23 3/4 or 23.5. This one's 24 here and 24 on that side. So dead even front to back, or excuse me, side to side. And then here on the front, we're 21 3/4 here and 21 3/4 on the other side. So I don't need to walk around and show you that there's a difference. They're the same from side to side, obviously just a little different from front to back. This sticker has this truck has a sticker in the windshield on it that's from Texas. This truck came from Texas, obviously was built in Texas, and I saw this sticker when it got dropped off to us yesterday on the back window here, and I thought it was really cool. It built here, live here. So not only does the customer live in Texas, but obviously the truck was built there as well, and I thought it was pretty cool to see that that sticker is on there. I don't know if that's a Toyota thing that they're doing or a Tundra thing that they're doing for these trucks, or if he found that sticker. Obviously, I'll have to ask the customer, but I thought that was pretty cool that it came from there. So we'll share with you here shortly, or another video probably tomorrow, with the truck, with the wheels and tires and stuff on it, and we'll get some more measurements for you on the way the truck sits once we get the lift in it and the wheels and tires on it as well. But this truck is going to have 37s on it, so a 37 12.5 on an 18-inch wheel with a plus 18 offset is what we're going to run on this thing. So it'll be just a little bit outside of flush on this, but allow for more room for us to get the 37s to work on this truck. So again, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy it.